Felix and Winston here. A quick evening roundup. The Fed has just flipped on their policies. The market until today was expecting another rate hike in June with a 70% probability. So the market had really priced that in. And Jefferson came out today and said, we're going to pause. And the reason he gave was that CRE, commercial real estate, is tanking and is going to put strains on lenders. Winston's a little bit sleepy this evening. And so he's essentially saying, we're not going to raise rates, but we are not ruling out we're going to do it later, but no one's going to really believe that. And the Fed fund futures immediately jumped from 70% to only 40% likelihood now of a rate increase, which is a boost for growth stocks. It's a boost for unprofitable tech particularly. But you also have to read between the lines, and that's essentially bank run 2.0 for small and regional lenders, because they are the ones who are lending all the commercial real estate money. And if that isn't getting paid, then they have to do some write-offs, and they haven't really got the funds to the write-offs, which means more money will leave small banks. And on top of that, you've got the US government issuing 500, 600 billion worth of debt in the next 12 weeks, which is going to drain liquidity out of those banks anyway, because who's going to keep their money in a bank account that pays you 1% interest if you can get 4 or 5% from Uncle Sam, right? So it's a bit of a double whammy for small banks, and that's definitely something one could trade if you are feeling a little bit ambitious. Winston isn't a very ambitious trader, he's a pretty chilled guy. But it's good news for growth stocks. Like, at some point this is going to turn around. At some point they're going to start cutting rates. In my view, when the economy starts to get worse, we still haven't really seen it, still waiting for that data, but give it some time, because rate hikes take 18 months to kick in, and it's only been about 12 months since they started this crazy experiment of putting interest rates up by 5% and at the same time shredding money. So it's an interesting setup, and one that's definitely worth exploring. As we did today, we did a really, I thought, rather enjoyable training today, like an hour and a half long, where we really went through how we trade. We did some live trades and so on, and I keep doing that kind of thing as you guys seem to enjoy it, and I appreciate 1,000 people showing up for that. So thank you very much for that, and your desire to want to learn. You want to learn some more? Well, subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. And Winston and I say, see you tomorrow live.